Good evening. Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to stream. My name is Jaeger Forrester. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV today with Dokkan Battle.
That's right. I am Super Vegeta.
Navi_Ren just resubscribed for 6 months. Curse lit glitch energy.
Rin, thank you for another subscription. I appreciate that. Don't know if I will put that towards another claim to City Skylines since I'm closing that up soon. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else. But yeah, you're much stronger now. You're not just a Super Saiyan anymore. You're now a Super Vegeta. So congratulations for 6 months of subscriptions. Stay for 9 months. Stay for a total of 9 months and see how that changes. What was I saying? We're doing Dokkan Battle on the side. We're gonna start stream with Dokkan Battle. We're gonna get those summons out of the way. Purple Vegeta? Maybe. Maybe not. You'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, we'll get the 30 ticket summons. This is basically I collected all the tickets that is needed for the special summon, and you get 30 cards. I don't know how many SSRs we're going to get, but I'm looking at it right here and it says the summon rate has doubled. So hoping for at least more than one. We'll see how that goes. Whenever we are done with that, we will head straight into Final Fantasy XIV. Lots of new content is finally here. The patch has been updated, and we are going to go check that out. I don't know what I'm going to start with, but we can talk about it as we go through the Dokkan summonings. Music has been muted as per usual, but you can still listen along if you like. Currently, I'm playing the gaming, relaxing... Gaming upbeat downtime playlist. So there's a lot of songs that just have a more upbeat vibe to it. They're still all instrumental stuff. So, yeah, feel free to listen along. Do ! Music join, that'll take you to my Discord. And there on Discord, it'll take you to music-stream. And there you'll see an invitation to listen to my music on your Spotify. Feel free to listen to it or listen to your own music. It doesn't matter. We are just here to relax and have a good time with you and the games that I enjoy. That being said, let's go ahead and switch right on to Dokkan Summoning. So here we are. Not really going to go through featured too quickly. Like, I don't think I have that one. I have that one. I could use more. I don't have that one. I have that one. I believe I do not have that one, but I have this one. I think I've rainbowed this one. I've rainbowed this one. I think I've rainbowed that one. Yeah, I've rainbowed that one. I just haven't finished it yet. I think this one might be rainbowed as well, and that is all the featured. So, let's see what I get. Gonna go ahead and turn on the phone sound so you can hear what Goku has to say. Who's doing the thunder? Blazer's in here. Hello! How's it going, Blazer? Not the Dokkan Fest exclusive ones. Nope. Nope, I got all those done. I did not get Goku or Piccolo Jr., so sad day. But we'll see what we get from this. So how are you guys doing today? Alright. Alright, Goku with 4 people including Vegeta.
You are number 1!
You are number 1, so that means I get a instant fusion. No rainbow release, but that's okay. And just a good old Super Vegito. So no LRs. I don't even know if there's LRs on here. If there are, Blazer would definitely know. Alright, I'm gonna go through this quick because 30 is a lot. And we'll stop at SSRs. Alright. Got one featured right there. Probably my first one of Raccoon and Goldo, so nice. There are unfeatured LRs in here. Okay. Oh! And I've got another featured, so another duplicate to this one. Funny thing is that this one is ready to be awakened, but since I don't have all of the hidden potential routes unlocked, I was like, you know what? I'm not leveling anything at the moment. I'm not leveling up this one at the moment. Like, it's not a need, so I'm just gonna hold off. And I'm glad I did, because I got another one, and I don't have to use those hourglasses. Wait, that's an LR. I just got an LR. I already have this one, but I think this is my first duplicate of it, so I get to open up one hidden potential route. Yay! What else do we got? So far we've got 3 SSRs, one of them being an LR. LR dupe. No new ones yet. No new LRs. I gotten one new card. Hello. Oh, Barlot. I'm currently working on you. Okay. I think that is my 3rd route unlocked. Either the 2nd or 3rd. More pans. I used to pull an RRs where I didn't get one in my 30 ticket pool, so there's that. Yep. Oh my gosh. I got another one. I got another Vegeta. So I think I might have rainbowed this one now. And I got another Nappa. I think that is my 3rd route. Oh, and that's it. Not bad. I can definitely use all of them, and I only have really one new card to level up with. But it's gonna go through my, Dozing Kai feed. I'm currently going through a process where if it doesn't have a card that I can farm readily available, either through story or through, SR summons, I throw the Dozing Kais on them. And I'm gonna keep doing that until I get to the point where I have so many, Elder Kais, and the difference between Dozing and Elder, Dozing is 30% chance, Elder is 100% chance. Once I get to the point where I realize I could just 100% all of my cards that don't have farm cards, I'm just gonna throw them all into that. So cool, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and put Dokkan through the dailies. Go ahead and turn the music off, and then we'll head right into Final Fantasy XIV. Check out that new content. Just gonna get a check real quick to see if my link skills have been all leveled up. And mostly I'm just paying attention to this Goku right here, since it only has one level 9 and everything else is level 10. As soon as that hits level 10, I gotta switch it out.
Let's do this.
I thought I turned you off. There. Alright, let's head into this screen right here. Oh, my desk is such a mess right now. I've been so busy. I was at a wedding this last weekend, and my weekends, usually I take some time to clean up. Has not been the case this weekend. And of course, controller problems. I just need to buy a new controller at this point. Don't know where that is in the budget right now. Oh, and I don't think anyone was really here whenever I announced this, but also on the wedding, I grabbed myself a souvenir, and it is now a channel redemption. So let me go ahead and throw this on so you guys can see. So it's right now it's just simple. It doesn't have any sound effect to it at the moment, but it is wear the goggles. I don't think I even have a description of it just yet, but this is why this is different than just taking off my glasses, because I still have to take off my glasses, and that's a 500 channel point reduction or claim. Where the goggles is 750 channel points, because you get the benefit of me not wearing my glasses, but then also wear the goggles. So I went to Disneyland, and they had Avengers Campus with the new Spider-Man ride and a new shop right next to it. So I went into the shop, saw these, and I was like, yeah, I want these. So what I'm going to do to the channel redemption eventually is I'm going to have you guys pick a number between 0 and 10. I don't know how many this is, but I'm just going to say 1. Basically, I'm going to press this down, and these things light up. And I think if I just press 1, it's going to cycle through all the different variations. So this is something that you can claim on my stream for 750 points. And I'll wear these for the next 5 minutes. I can kind of see, but I can't exactly read either. So this will be challenging. Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes. And you guys get to enjoy me playing like this. Oh, I still got issues. Hold on. Okay. Controller's fixed. So, what should I do? I think first things first is that we've got to go to, Razathan? Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I can't even see which button. There we go. Razathan. And I think the first thing I really want to do is, get my weapons going. Oh, probably would be also a good thing to do, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. Is, I need to go to Mordona and probably change out the tombstones that I collected. That I can see, Jaeger here has collected all 2,000 of the old, well, what used to be the best tombstones. Now it's the second best tombstone, so that's a nice horse. And see if I can exchange them for the better ones. Astronomy exchange. $790 tombstones of astronomy. Oh. Okay. It's the old ones. Mandeville, man. Do what only a Mandeville can. Yep. I'm doing that one first. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to come back later. Do that. This is really hard to see. Because sometimes the lights are distracting, too. Um... Where... Why am I not seeing... Oh, shoot. Where's the NPC for the Hildebrand quest? Thought they were here. You know what? Maybe I'll find them along the way. See if I can try to remember. Gotta move a bed around? Okay. You show that bed who's boss. I think I might just have to do the story quest for now and find my way around. Yeah, everyone's here. Alright. Let's try to read. Jaeger, it's good to see you. Have you any news from Old Charlian? We've yet to hear from your Stola regarding her search for a means to return to the Void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling... restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping train our soldiers with nary a grumble. Weapons are at 6.4... Ah! Boo! So I can't do Hildebrand. I thought it said new weapons. Well, I guess it's tombstone weapons that's new. Alexa, stop. And that is the time limit for these goggles. Alexa, stop. Good, because that was really hard to read. Try this again. Oh, that's so much better. As for Zero... Has Zero been very impatient? Or she been eating all the apples? Is something the matter? No. Jaeger paid us a visit, so I was apprising him of recent developments. Or lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my aether. More apples. Would you like to come? Why are we doing a slow stare at each other? A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out into the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. Will you accompany us, of course? Come then. I've got an errand to run at the bazaar first. Oh, sorry, that's Zero's voice. Come then. I've an errand to run at the bazaar first. There's probably not too much of a distinction between the two characters and my voice. But I try. Alright, where am I going? To the bazaar. Looks like the quickest one. I'm picking up some more spice. Mira had told me to do so before my next visit. Sorry, I was reading how to say that name. Mistress Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hanish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. Spice of life. With just the spices they normally have on hand, The Mahani can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life. Always go for red? Alright. Perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mr. Zero's usual? Oh, I know why you said red. Red is super hot. It'll help keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. A selection of spice. A colorful array of spices peer out from the hempen sacks. Which will you consider? The lustrous crimson powder? The aromatic black corns? The little red husks? Or the coarse yellow flakes? Rin is like, one, totally one, definitely one. I mean, I know what you're doing. I know what I'm choosing. And just because it's not my choice, not Jaeger's choice, I'll still do it. I'll have time to do it on Thunderin' anyway. It's for Zero? Okay. Bright red in color, this powder is hot just to look at. It will likely induce a healthy sweat when consumed. Select the spice? Yup. Ah, that's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. Yep. This is why Rin wanted me to do this. Alright, taste the spice. Whoops. Just get a good image. Zero looking. And spice taste. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. Oh, a veritable blaze engulfs your mouth! Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Mistress Zero. And do give Madre Mirad my regards. You know what I can do? And at least I'm close enough. Is I'm gonna go ahead and use up my tombstones and finally give something to my Dragoon. Like, if any time was now, anytime the chance to upgrade Dragoon's armor, it is definitely now. Because I'm not going to use it for anything else, I already have all the other jobs being used. So... miming. And... miming. That's all I can wear at the moment. See what this looks like. There's one. And, where's the other one? There you are. Okay. Definitely going to be upgrading that. Because I look very mixed and match right now. Let's take some speed. She's gonna make the whole dining room ablaze. Yes, milder, please. If I could have mine a touch milder. Jaeger is not a spicy boy. I say. Oh. Let's see if Zero actually tastes anything. She needs to learn the new phrase. Oh man. Alright, I got two options here. My whole life flashed before my eyes and it was exhilarating. Or, I thought the spices we picked were perfect. I mean, this is all Rin's idea, so like I don't know exactly what to say. Maybe I'll just say that my whole life flashed before my eyes. You happy, Rin? You did this. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you're ready to face them head on and with feeling. It was inevitable. We'll see. I'll do it on Thunder and by myself and see how that works out for me later. I leave this way. The Megaduda! Welcome back. Master Estinian? Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you. Proceed to Estinian's chambers. Yes, please. What is Z's opinion of Estinian? Oh, she wouldn't know who Estinian is, but I can ask. Rin has a question for you. Alright, she's coming. Show her this scene? Okay. Here she comes. Rin wants you to watch this scene with me and tell me what you think of the character Estinian. You can see it from there? Okay. Might have to speak a little louder.
He's like, do you even push up, bro? Who's this for? They brought him a bag of lunch?
He did. They did. Yeah.
Oh, he likes him. Okay.
This is an ally of mine.
He has a crush on him.
Oh, you think?
He brought him a bag of lunch and it looked like flowers.
A lot of players have a crush on Estinian.
Of course they do. Like that one. Oh, ma'am. Honey, we have company. Put your shirt back on.
He comes from a very snowy area, so they don't show their chest that much.
What?
But he's got the bod.
Weird. Is that the part?
I guess. So, as soon as it finishes a piece of dialogue. So, what do you think of Estinian?
That was weird.
Weird? There you go, Rin. Her comment is, it was weird.
I was like, I see him do push-ups. Oh, he's like trying too hard to impress me. He's like, oh, don't mind me. Oh, you caught me totally off guard with my shirt off as I'm doing my push-up, my daily push-ups that I so totally do without thinking people are going to show up unannounced. That is exactly what I thought.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he'll be like, 1, 2, 99, 100. Ooh, yeah. I am ripped. That's what I interpreted that.
Yeah, I was just seeing like, yeah, that's boy candy right there.
Absolutely. That was I'm sure there's lots of other moments with them presenting characters and their boobs.
I feel, well, yeah, there's some.
He was in his room, not in the middle of an auditorium. He knew what he was doing.
His room's big enough for an auditorium, too.
I wish our room was that big. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, they get very luxurious with the rooms in this game.
Yeah, sure.
They just wanted to use the sweat effect again. Mm-hmm. In a different light.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Z. Okay.
All right.
So you wanted a real one later. Alright. Getting chewed out, are you? Yep, not giving my wife enough kisses. Oh, he's in this. He's so excited. Ooh. Ingenious way. Putting on a show with her confidence. Get the band back together. It's a big room. That's really hard. Waiting on dinner to arrive, then gonna take a shower afterwards. No worries. Do what needs to be done. Always gotta take care of yourself. I don't know why I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to buy. I don't eat food. Jaeger doesn't eat food in this game. Also going back a little bit, better than the weapons quest line. Trying to remember what we were referring to. This is better than the Hildebrand weapons quest line. I would definitely agree to that. Diamond, Emerald, Sweat Effects. Oh, well, I mean, that was, what, Stormblood? Or Shadowbringers? I mean, that was a couple expansions ago. And best to get plenty in the room when you're going to sleep and when you're waking up. Yes. I will definitely do that. Alright, continuing on. We're going ham. If one and all are ready, then let us set forth our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. We are about to go into an ad break here soon, too. Jesus. I don't know, I just heard a big wooden thud.
No, it was the notebooks that fell on. Sorry about
It's not okay, it startled me.
that. I'm sorry.
Audience probably got lucky and didn't hear the thud. Alright, Crucible, here we go. It is much better to do this as a machinist for the Peloton. Alright, here we go. My apologies for the delay. He had to get his other vessel. My, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited for the work ahead. Allow me to explain your Stilla's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Mara Lamentorum, that we may gain direct passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must need accomplish two tasks. The first is the procurement of substantial quantity of aether, and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Alexa, stop. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophorois spires. Yeah, I remember this. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus we must seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Iselbog contingent. If we would employ to our different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe that they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the aether problem first. Have you any idea where we might source this vast quantity needed? Ask the primals, maybe? The beastmen to stop hoarding their crystals and give it to us? Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. And with that, ad break. So, whenever we come back, more story cutscenes. And since in Dokkan I ranked up and I got a lot of stamina, I'm putting that to the side. It's not going to be on screen anymore. But I will be doing levels on the side, in the background. So, don't go anywhere. More Final Fantasy XIV cutscenes coming soon. Alright, we are coming back. Alright, we're going to the airships next. All are present and accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to Charlian, and thence seek to the nearby Isle of Ham. Near unto the surface of this isle do rivers of aether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by aether harvested from the isle. But, as you well know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage unto Ultima Thule, to the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Krista herself. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast aether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the Forum's permission. Yet again, with needing permission, is nothing straightforward in this world? Such is the nature of politics, I fear. And as the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective, a somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Baldessian. Upon arrival in Charlian, let us seek out our friends at the Annex. Alright, is it taking me to Charlian? Whoa! I am right in front of the student of the Baldessian's desk. So, perfect. Welcome back, Jaeger. What brings you here today, and in such colorful company? Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we have come to seek the student's assistance in a matter of some urgency. Ooh, in that case, you want to speak with Kryle. She's in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There's a visitor here at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. Oh, I wonder who's in the main hall with Kryle. Is it Grahatia? Oh, it's our, what are they called again? They're gatherers of some sort. Oh, so that's how he calls himself. Brita. Cleaner. Gotcha. Homecoming. Gonna have to catch Carl up on everything. She doesn't know about this sister worm. Yep, that's why we shouldn't be disbanding the Scions. Oh, that just comes with the territory. Well, yeah, good thing Gleaners don't find world-ending procurements. Have a good night, Rin. Thank you for lurking. Oh, do we get to finally meet the... I was kind of hoping to meet our little potato Sid in Labyrinthos. He was quite the character and has a voice actor. Ah, oh, all the tombs. Let that be for another quest line at another time. Alright. To Labyrinthos. And land about here. Huh. I did not know that I dropped right on a bush. Target's too far below you. Well... Visitors? How delightful! If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens you caught me in a post-deadline... I almost finished that one. Forgive us for the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge on the Ragnarok's propulsion systems? We should like to know how Aether harvested at the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. It's simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rival even crystals for etheric capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Ah, how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, and we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation. But now I'm truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrills of dancing on the knife edge of failure. Quite chipper. We are glad for you, quite. On the subject of aether tanks, do you know what became of them? Ah, what did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Memory block. Spell. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing the outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation and you haven't seen." And you haven't. Okay. Very well, we shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret, and do look after thyself. And come, let's seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Could have gave us a name. But I bet we all know exactly who I want to see. It's gonna be our Potato Sid, for sure. Ah, here he is. Yep, it's our Potato Sid. That face of launching a teeny tiny toy boat. How you been, Jaeger? Able to catch a bit of rest? Eh. Well, if I don't know about the aether tanks, who in Bear God's name would? Or right in my very own workshop they were. A pleasure as always, Master Coco. I trust thy respite prove rejuvenating? And then some. But I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain. No. Permit me to fade to black. I see. Think I've got the long and short of it. It goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our aether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may rest assured that my backside is immaculate. Cadillac thumping thighs, Master Fortunat, and Scholar Monteshane. What a surprise! Pardon the intrusion. The foreign has deliberated your petition, and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns, but that is a discussion for another time. Oh yes, pandemonium. That is something that I do need to unlock, which I'm in Labyrinthos, so I should probably give that a visit. You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purpose of etheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of ether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you cull any such creatures you encounter. Simple enough for the champion of Eorzea. That's all. Given the vast amount of ether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldesia and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it.
Avengers!
Assemble.
Hello, Dole, welcome in! And hello, Raiders! How's it going? I just put this on because Avengers.
That's right. I am Super Vegeta.
And Dole coming in
Doblin
with
just
a
resubscribed for 5 months. Jaeger.
5-month subscription. Dole, thank you very much for that.
A power level.
And we've got a new follower as well, the Alpha Lerar. Thank you for following, and thank you for coming in. How you guys doing today? Dole, what were you up to? See if I can actually type this out. Doing pretty good. How are you? Playing Stardew Valley. Nice. Did you get far in it today? How is stream? Stream's going good. I just can't see very much at the moment because I had to take off my glasses for you guys. And it is Final Fantasy XIV today. There's a new patch that came out, and we are exploring the new story content at the moment. Actually did get far? Nice. But yeah, this is a new channel redemption. For 750 points, you can make me wear this for 5 minutes. And also pick a number between 0 and 10, maybe. And that's how many times I get to press this button here. I think right now it's going through the different variations of what the lights can do. But yeah, feel free to use that channel point redemption to make me wear these. Or my scouter. Or just, for 500, just make me lose my glasses for 5 minutes. Makes things a little more difficult around here, especially during fights. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue reading on this. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. So, just to catch you guys up, we are going to get some energy. Oh, Alethadia is going to make me Stitch it. Okay. So for the next 5 minutes, I gotta speak as Stitch. Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes.
Then I better get those laser tanks loaded onto the airship. You'll be ready to take them where you need them, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex. But should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call.
Oh, voice redeemed. Yep. And this is like my actual voice too. I can like change it to Stitch whenever I feel like it. There's no button. Actually spending Twitch points today. Yeah, and it's probably a very useful thing. Sorry.
It'd be a very useful thing for you to be spending points since City Skylines is down for a bit. Oh, they transported me back to Charlian.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the Stitch timer. Because voice acting. Gonna lurk. Thank you for lurking, Dill. Appreciate ya. Oh, it's Than Creed. And that's gonna be our party for the dungeon. Oh, there we go. Now we've got a dungeon. Alright. Alexa, unpause 5-minute timer.
Okay, back to talking like Stitch. And let's choose... Ooh. So, I finished Reaper. It's now level 90, so I'm gonna take it into this dungeon with us for the first time. And you get to see my macros that I created for it. Hopefully this will be useful for those who play Reaper and want to know more about Reaper macros. Okay. I think this is gonna be my party right here. I wouldn't mind having Thancred with me. Did Rin buy a bunch of stuff earlier? No. No, she hasn't been spending her, points either. Okay, here we go. Into the dungeon. So this is what they meant by eradicating monsters. Ooh, the polar bears! You will make an effort to spend points every stream? I look forward to it. Alright. Here we go. I guess Zero and I are both Reapers. And you'll try not to be evil about it. I mean, do what you must. Make this fun for you and me. Alexa, stop.
Okay. No more Twitch, or no more Stitch voice for a while. That redemption will be ready again in like 10 minutes or so. So if you want to make me sound like Stitch some more, you can. I feel like there's something a little off with my Reaper macros. I think I might be doing a little too much. Alright. Tidal breath. Body slam. Up sweep. Okay. So watch out for crystals that drop. That's a big one. Oh, Zero's doing a better job than me. I'm still getting used to Reaper. Ow. AFK boy bedtime. I got savage materia. Alright. Ooh. That's nice. Hey, we got penguins. Alright, I think I have an idea of how I want to change my macros later. Distant Bracelet of Slaying. Great, gotta find the bracelet. There it is. No? That's a Theorus. Guess it would be down here, wouldn't it? There it is. Yeah. It's actually better. Equip. Ooh, rainbow. Okay, next. Alright, I'm guessing the next boss is next. Yep, there it is right there. And Rin warned me about this one. She's gonna look forward to this crystallized polar bear. So far, this isn't bad. I don't know what Vin was worried about. Oh, okay. That's what. It just got a little crazy. But hey, defeated. But I just grab Disengrees of Casting. Okay. Moving on. Die. Oh, and at the third one. Alexa, stop. Alright. Snooze and ads. We will take one after this fight. Octo Mammoth. Another octopus. Oh, he very slap happy. Man, the music though. Here we go. Alright. Telekinesis. Now we've got earth crystals. Going all the way over here. That wasn't good. Death comes for you, Octo Mammoth. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Min did predict that I die, but I died before... I died after the boss died, so... I called that a pass. And I got a few pieces out of this, so... Good. More casting gear. Well, Jaeger doesn't use that. Let's extract some material real quick. And we'll go on ad break right now, because there will probably be a cutscene as soon as I leave here. So we'll just take the 3 minutes. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we are coming back. Let's go ahead and get out of this dungeon and see what's next. Was that Sid with a pick-me-up? Oh, no, it's just the forum. Cool. Thank you, Potato Sid. This is the opportunity to talk to Zero right now. Aww. Hmm. Must be that letter that Kryl had. G2 is an Archon. So whoever this client is, they've got something big for the Scions. To not only allow us use of the tanks, but to arrange the transportation to Garlemald beside, blessed are we to count Kokol among our allies. Unto thee we must also give thanks, Tancred, for coming out to our aid on such short notice. Welcome back, Alethidia. Please, you know I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call me on again. Call on me again. Yes. Tenacity, skill speed. I'll do skill. Till next time. Is there more? You may now enter the Aetherfront with a party of NPC avatars. Alright, there is still more. Good, good, good. There's probably like a trial coming out with this patch as well. That's usually how it goes. One dungeon, one trial. With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We may now turn our attention to the second. To wit, obtaining the blessing of Isabai contingent to the use of Tower Babel to channel energy onto the moon. Our destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucia. You gonna give me a teleport? No? No teleport? Fine. Oof. That's expensive. I think I have something to help with that. When do NPCs give one a helpful teleport? They actually gave a couple. Ooh, I even got a card. Nice. Yeah, they gave me a couple on these quests alone. So, yeah, I got lucky. Where is... There's the Aetherite ticket for going to Gridania, but where's my... Here we go, Priority Aether Pass. Gonna make this trip just a little bit cheaper. There we go. Save about 300 gil. As always, I'll meet you there. Remember, it's urgent, then run off to do side quests instead. Mm-hmm. Alright. Jaeger, allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Voidset incursion. Your actions saved many. What brings you here today? Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander, but we seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. Sure, the universe is imperishable. I need to tend to my garden and fetch things for other NPCs. Yep. Indeed, we appreciate you consulting with us instead of taking unilateral... whatever. 'Tis no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babel, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Pending a more official name, we refer to those who remain here as the Garlean community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by anima is still fresh. If the tower were to suddenly light up again, it's to cause distress and reopen old wounds. Better than facing a mass invasion by Golbez and his Void Sent hordes? Surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation, as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even if we were to convey your warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. Or what's there to imagine? Haven't these people seen Voincent with their own eyes? Let us suppose you encounter someone who's freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it, and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and lash out. And so, like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babel torments the people of Garlemald. Yet, we cannot afford to falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. We should speak with Alphanod and Alisail. With the rapport they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they can provide us with valuable insights. In the meantime, Urianger, might I ask that you remain here to oversee the technical aspects of the tower's activation? Nod yes. Leave it to us to find the twins. Over here, probably. Oh, nope. Need them out. Oh, they're probably in the underground. Which... they're in the underground. It'd be quicker to do that. Here they are. See if we get more voice acting. Nope. I'm glad to see you, Jaeger. Vritra has explained our present dilemma. 'Tis no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babel. That's putting it mildly. Many would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Ilsabar contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, or we risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. Trust again. Well, it seems to me there's not for it to speak with the people. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Then, perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They're at a station called Senetus, near Senecolum Imperialis. I would be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But I will leave that to the others. Save Zero. Might you accompany me? She gets to learn about politics. I'm sure those in Tapper's Den will have their own opinions. Alpnod, if I may drag you along? Always go in pairs, especially in this freezing cold. Tertium, we leave to you. You are no stranger to the people here, so it should take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. Then it's settled. Once you've learned what you can, let's all meet in Forum Solius, where we'll have, I hope, is a productive discussion. So everyone else does politics and long travels. I get to stay here. Activate the Tower of Babel? Are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. Yep, that's no good. If I... That tower isn't right. I tell you, all those magics. Thank you for the stretch, Alethidia. Here, do this. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed our village to the ground with the stuff. Made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. I can still see it when I close my eyes. You've done us a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about that tower any longer. It's unnatural. Boy, I tell you, that tower ain't right. Yep. That's all they want to say is like, no, no, don't touch the tower. But yet, if you're gonna touch it, tear it down. No! Stop it! The tower is evil. It'll turn all of us evil. I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. Proper for a boy. You forgot. I tell you what. I go into the train. Just hearing Hank Hill say it out loud. Oh, I can't do his voice. Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Galamad. I mean, no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though, if we dared speak thus to some of our contingent, it might make assumptions, cut our rations, or worse. No. Forget I said anything. Please. Man, she's been tortured. The Tower of Babel? But what's it got to do with Voidsent? I can't say I understand. But still, your people have done much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then it's good enough for me. Well, I've got one vote. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Do what you need to do. Alright, am I going back? Where am I going? North? There we go. I go there. The exit. Wasn't too far from here. There we are. Julius is on his way with the others. I hope he found the people more receptive than we did. 4 out of 5? No. Jaeger, may I present you the Lords Neas and Metius, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babel, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by representatives of the Ilsabard contingent. I see Alphanod and Alisal have yet to arrive, though, so perhaps we should wait. It doesn't matter if only some of you are present, we simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The tower is a manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the imperial family, and it will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. You make it sound like this is a historical site that must not be destroyed. It is insulting enough that we had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid, and now you propose reactivating it? Nay, we've had enough. The Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to Eorzea nor any other land. We came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald and all that lies within her bounds is beholden to no one. Well, some people just can't let go. So now we gotta explain the situation to them again. It's like, oh, so you're going to fight a horde of Voicent that are coming regardless with what little resources we have. Since their excellencies are resolved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to Tertium. I'll also instruct Altanod and Alisal to meet us there. Lord Medius, Lord Neas, by your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. Though the Ilsabad contingent holds the Tower of Babel, it is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that I be present for this discussion. Yet my understanding of your people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for their future, is sorely lacking. In my ignorance, I would struggle to contribute. Lest you worry, I will not plead our case to the community in your absence, wish only to identify common ground, upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Very well, but know that the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. If it's settled, then you should all head to Senatus. I'll join you there after I see their excellencies safely to Tertium. Look at all the Reapers. Okay. Go in this direction. Right in front of the Nether Gate. Ooh. I need to collect these. And here we are. Here it is, Senatus. a temporary refuge for political dignitaries, hence the tight security. I'm given to understand that outsiders are not normally permitted so much as a glimpse inside. We should consider ourselves fortunate to be given this opportunity. I hope it'll be worth the trouble. As do I, Zero. As do I. Enter Senatus. Kinda has the same layout as Tertium. To begin, I propose we split up and ask the residents for their views on Ilsabar contingent and their current state of affairs. We would also do well to learn more about the Enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray keep it in mind. It is through open hearts and open minds that I believe we may yet convince their leaders to work with us for the greater good. Okay. Pile of crates. Probably resources. The stockpile of assorted supplies bear markings indicating they were provided by the Ilzabar contingent. The Enclave is clearly reliant upon the Alliance for aid. You want to know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. I'll say this much. Our leaders labor to preserve our culture, our way of life. What remains of it, at any rate, and I trust to do what's best for Galamad. Barrel of ceruleum. You recognize the large casks as the very same you and the comrades used to transport ceruleum from Lapis Manilus. Why they are in Senatus is unclear. A scholar of some sort. How do I feel about the contingent? Conflicted, to say the least. I've been tasked with the distribution of supplies, and I know as well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. Be that as it may, even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. People don't want to be beholden to others forever, and there's no denying that it chafes to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. Conflicted views. That's all I'm gonna hear. Like, no Tower of Babel. I'm conflicted with aid. It's not like we can just like, I want to reactivate the Tower of Babel. If not, we're reducing your aid. Finished touring the Enclave, have you? What were you able to learn? Much the same as me, then. They accept the contingent's help out of necessity, and harbor a measure of resentment. They have only themselves to blame. If they don't like the bargain, they should reject it. How many times must I tell you? It's absolutely out of the question. Who said that? What's going on? We were wondering the very same. We came running when we heard shouting. Is that the matter? Oh, no, I was just trying to explain. Mayhap you can clear this up? The contingent has made reasonable requests, but this man insists that it's impossible. How many times do we have to teach you a lesson, old man? Are you wanting me to do the old man voice? I don't think I have that as a channel redemption, but I'll do it for 5 minutes. For free! Nah, it's okay. Okay. If you say so. Alright. It concerns the Magitech weapons which run rampant throughout Regio Urbanissima. Urbanissima. Every time we deliver supplies there, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against potential attacks. To address the issue once and for all, we propose the elimination of all machina that loiter near the supply route. But you heard him. They refuse to even consider it. Making me think of memes, the lines the NPC's saying tonight. Gotcha. The magistrates have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, those war machina are Garlean assets. Furthermore, who is to say they are dangerous as you attest? It has been suggested that this could be the pretense to scavenge Magitech material for your own ends. I know not if that's the case, but the fact remains we cannot allow you to destroy them. More speculation by the magistrates, I presume. Ridiculous, but they may have spoken. And unless we want to inflame tensions further, there's naught we can do. How complicated relations become when not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. An equitable arrangement. Of course! Well, do I understand the difficulty of your position? As a soldier, you must do your duty and obey your superiors. I have an idea, but I must first speak with Commander Lucia. May I take charge of this matter? By all means. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, where we might discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. Alright, leaving here. Do that. Okay. What's this grand plan that you have? Welcome back, all of you. I pray there's been positive developments in your efforts to appeal the Garlean community. Mayhap not yet, but there is a method by which I believe all stand to gain. As Satrap, I intend to propose a trade agreement between Razat Han and the people of Garlemald. More aid? Please continue. The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more, yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. That they have been able to survive thus far is thanks to the Isilbar contingent, or rather, in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. It's no surprise that some Garleans are loath to engage with foreigners, for fear of indebting themselves further, or surrendering more of their already limited autonomy. That is why I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement. One that will restore them to a sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. So not aid per se. But I still don't understand. Easier said than done. What exactly did you have in mind? Long have Garlemald and Razadhan abided by the Treaty of Non-Interference. Freely have we traded with one another, and I wish but to continue in this tradition. We would provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for which you grant us leave to the use of the Tower of Babel, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. This still feels one-sided. As we become more reliant upon your technologies, we will of course require more ceruleum to fuel them. This you possess in abundance, and for it you will be duly compensated. Razadhan's culture will be enriched by your Magitech wonders, and our ever-increasing demand for your wares will see Garlemald grow wealthy and prosperous. Okay, now I understand. That is a trade agreement. Only when both sides keep their interests of the other in mind can an equitable relationship can be forged. It is a principle I once thought I understood, but I have come to appreciate it all the more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. Your Excellency, thank you for your careful consideration of Garlemald's future. Though I cannot speak for every Garlean, I myself see no reason to object to your proposal. I mean, they'll still probably be resistant to the use of the Tower of Babel. Indeed, if Razadhan were to take the initiative, other nations may follow suit and seek to normalize trade relationships with us. If you see the sense of my proposal, then I ask you to join me in the negotiations at Tertium. Your support may be instrumental in winning over Lord Neas and Metius. By all means, go with them. I have matters here well at hand. I have learned all that I may regarding the tower's operation, so I too shall hie me to Tertium. Hurry on, Jay. The way you speak. Wait, Tertium? Yeah. Alright. A lot of people are here. A crowd you may have brought, but numbers will not intimidate us. The Tower of Babel is ours by right, and nothing you will do convince us otherwise. But rest assured, it is not our intent to infringe upon the rights of the people of Garlemald. Let us instead discuss the future. As the satrap of Razadhan, I wish to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lords. Sooner or later, we must stand on our own 2 feet. But to do so, we must secure a means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement presents a rare opportunity. It's true we do not want for Magitech and ceruleum, and foreign currency will be needed to procure such things as we lack. It would depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. You serve the Emperor. We're a proud patriot. Yet now you're entertaining selling national resources like a common merchant? Like you, I weep for what we have lost. But if we are to rebuild Garlemald, we must make use of what precious fruit assets remain to us. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. You are a traitor, Nias. Nias. You are a traitor, Nias. And there will be a reckoning. Oh, yes. When the people of Senatus learn of this, they'll cry out for your blood. Assets. Lord Midius, wait! It isn't safe out there! Lethadia. Okay, well, it's getting pretty close. I think we can do this one more quest opener. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be outside alone. We must go after Lord Midius. Leave its matters here at Maximus' care while the rest of us join us in the search. If Lord Midius is bound for Senatus, we may be able to catch up to him in Regio Urbanisma. I pray he's not come to any harm. Oh, he's going to first-hand see how dangerous the Machina really are. He traversed all this? Well, I think I found them. That looks weird. The thing carrying me around. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I have it for my Reaper. He likes the pain. I'm alive? Gonna get a voice actor out of him. Oh, you wanted to die then? So much pride. Well, you gonna say yes then? Or you still gotta stick up your butt? Now, this is the relationship that Zero likes. We're going in a different direction. One of them looks like Golbez. She's going to, yep. She's going to touch her hat on that one. Uphold it? No? Yeah, maybe I should give her a little nudge. Just shake hands with Julius. The way of saying I trust you too. Oh, they didn't actually shake. That's actually better for animation. The whole... This is quite difficult. Oh, why am I picturing Xenos? Xenos. Why am I picturing him? I was never his friend. But he always trusted me to have a good battle. Thank you. I feel at last as though I found some answers I sought, and I owe it all to you and Julius. Right then, I expect others have already arrived at Tertium. We should join them. Alright, let me just collect this. Did I just start another cutscene? I did. Alright. Oh, and I gotta read this one. Full glad I am to see everyone return, and none for the worse for wear. Various representatives of the Garland community are gathered here in this very moment. I dare say this is a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. Alexa, stop. You've read the memorandum. I trust you find the terms acceptable. I do. Aeneas, I pray you forgive my disgraceful conduct earlier. I am ashamed not only of my behavior, but of placing the burden of negotiations solely on your shoulders in my absence. You should know that when we brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people at Tapper's Den, some reacted quite strongly. Once we explained that it would prevent another Voidset invasion, however, they were more receptive. It's fair to say that recent episode is still fresh in their minds. I tagged along to deliver the supplies to William. Have to say, I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even the stuffy Imperials who normally keep to themselves in Senatus are here. Ahem. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears! I am pleased to inform you that of this joyous occasion that we, the people of Garlemald, have entered into a trade agreement with Razat Han. To inaugurate our accord, we intend to grant the individuals before you access to the Tower of Babel. In return, Razahan will provide us with supplies, which shall be equally distributed among the settlements of our nation. They're like, huh? What kind of agreement is this? Let me be clear on one point. This is not an act of charity, but trade. A bargain struck between equals, rooted in trust and respect. And it marks a significant step towards rebuilding our nation and regaining true independence. Razahan holds Garlean technology and ingenuity in the highest esteem. It is my hope that through this agreement, our people will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. Now then, we bid you gather round to hear the particulars, that you might convey them to those elsewhere. They're still unsure about this agreement. But sure enough to listen. So burdened by hardship and trauma were the people of Galamad that they were unable to imagine a brighter future. To be recognized as equals, as a nation with something of value to offer to others, that validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. 'Tis by virtue of this partnership that we may access the Tower of Babel. A rather timely development given the Aether Tank's impending arrival. Once the tower stores have been replenished, we need but to await Y'shtola's signal to channel the energy to the moon, yes? Then you can leave that and anything else on this end to me and Alphanod. No need to worry, devote all your energies to the mission in the void. As ever, I am in your debt. Through trust and respect, they in debt to each other. You are good friends. One slot remaining in inventory. Looks like I'm gonna need to change that. Okay, this is where I'm going to end stream. I'm way past due at the moment. I need to get to bed. So the next time I stream Final Fantasy XIV next week, we will pick right back up on these story. I believe there is Pandemonium to go after as well. That's where some new armor is supposed to be. So that might be potentially next week as well. The trial for the storyline will probably be soon as well. But the next time that I stream will be Thursday, 2 days from now, and it'll be God of War. I hopefully should be finishing up, well, probably not finishing up, but get pretty close to finishing up my adventures in the Deadly Mist in Niflheim. Finish all of the gear that is available, open up all the tears. I am going to be opening up my first tear first thing when stream starts. So come by for that, 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then, depending on how Thursday goes, I will continue playing God of War on the weekend. I'm not exactly sure what day that is. Usually on the weekends, I flip-flop between Saturday and Sunday, depending on what my my events going on in my real life. So, keep an eye on my Discord. That's usually where I have the most accurate update of my schedule. So exclamation point Discord if you'd like to join. I am still a small streamer, therefore a small community. But you can always choose to come and hang out there, leave some messages that I can read for later, and just kind of just talk about some of the games that I play here or some other things that you guys enjoy. Until then, enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your days until I see you again, and take care of yourself. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for lurking. Bye, guys.